Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. I got 3 clear channels on my old TV, PBR in the fridge, or leftovers to eat. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I spend 40 hours on that graveyard shift, turning a wrench, driving a lift. It's honest work for honest pay. I don't do Versace or Calvin Klein. These old blue jeans and flannel shirts are fine. Don't care what you say, 'cause I'm doing okay. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. A little or a lot, it don't matter how much in this world you've got, as long as you got the ones you love standing by your side. Yeah, they're the reasons why I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. All right, we are here. Let's see if I can hear me real fast. There's like a 8-second delay. And I don't know if I can hear me yet. Yeah, there it is. Not super loud. I'll probably have to fix that. Let's see here. There we go. It's up this. There we go. That might be a little bit better. A little bit louder now. There we go. All right, we are here. We are ready to go. How y'all doing? Got the cam on here. We've got no kittens currently. I've got one of the chairs ready for whichever kitten decides to lay in there. It's usually Princess or Stubbs. We'll see.
And we have a whole bunch of stuff we need to order. And so we're going to order that right now. Get that out of the way. And that's going to be right here. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, didn't do it. There it is. There it is, messing up my frame rate. Ah, beautiful. Wow, they actually, look at that. With the exception of just a couple, they're actually stacked very neatly. That's weird. These couple right here, well, I guess we'll start moving these out. I want to grab a trash can. Excuse me, guys. Pardon me. I'm going to bring a trash can over here. Boop. There we go. We're just going to set some of these out, open them up, and get them lined up. Guys, my office is a complete disaster. Not my office per se. My desk area is a complete disaster. It's. I hope the cam's looking okay. I don't know. I hope I'm looking okay. Need to shave. Ugh. Okay, here we go. But it's Wednesday, of course. That means we are here. That means that I will be doing some raiding here a little bit later. Go to the raid hour for Cresselia, I think is how you say it. I want to try to carefully get some of these boxes off so they don't all fall over. Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Ah, hold on one second. I got to make sure I can get my chat. I just saw you pop in there. How are you? Go. Now I can read the chat. I can kind of sort of read the chat. Yep. Yes, the store is organized. We have this looking good in here. I'm still having trouble. If you watch the videos, I'm still having trouble selling these stupid things here. But these are all the play mats. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of rearranging just in the last couple days. It's looking really nice, but I wish my desk was as organized as the store, that's for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get some opening in. Yeah, the bulk cards. I mean, I have some out here. I usually come in here. First thing I do, like these are the Destiny. I usually knock these down to like $5 before I start. I knock the other ones down to $3, and every single one of these cards here, I go in, I go market price, I take it down 20%, round it. So I'm selling these. The market price is 70, and I'm selling it for 56, and I'm still not selling them. And I do that to all these, and I'm just not selling. And I have so many more boxes I could make. It's not even funny. All right, we're going to open all these. All this stuff's getting opened on our Sunday show here. Make sure I have it going. There we go. Hope you're doing well, though. The kittens will be along here at some point. At some point, I'll get the. That's why everyone comes. Stubbs was here. I can put his picture up there. It was crazy. I have a standing desk that raises and lowers, but I haven't raised it in a while, and I had all my wires hooked up, and so I raised it, and Stubbs has not seen it raised yet, and he was freaking out. He just didn't know what to do. He was like, "What the heck?" And so he jumped up on the arcade machine, and then jumped onto my shoulder from the arcade machine and down onto the desk. I don't know. He's weird. No, no, I don't. I don't open packs in real life. Nope, we just do this. I'm playing this game for 365 days in a row. And in order to be able to, there we go, 229. In order to be able to have cards to sell at our store in here, I do live pack openings on Wednesdays. I open 48 cases. And then I also open on my YouTube shorts. And then, yeah, I thought about doing some pack openings live at some point. I also thought about I play Pokemon Go, so I'm thinking about starting to do a little bit of that, maybe raids or something live. Do you open packs? I've never really gotten into it. I just never, it was kind of outside my radar. $134. Yes. Yeah, I put out 7 episodes a week. I put out this about hour and a half, 2 hour long live every week. And I put out 21 shorts. That's just in this game. Now I play other games on this channel. I play 7 Days to Die, which I'm getting ready to start a new series. And I put out usually 2 of those a week. I do GeoGuessr with another one of the folks here, the Chaos Queen. We put out 2 of those a week. And then I have random videos I put out throughout the week. So yeah, I put out a ton. Dude, I love this mod. Nexus Mods got rid of it, and I had the files at one point, but I don't have them anymore. And I guess because I had it installed, they can't take it off your computer, so that's why I still have it. Otherwise, here is the problem though, and I'll tell you, it's kind of sucks is because they're no longer here. If the people that created the game do an update where they release new packs and stuff, I won't get those packs because the guy or girl that created this mod won't have the updated files. Yeah, see, it's you don't think about it, right? It's I don't know, I just kind of figured it'd be there. This is actually the second mod that's been on Nexus Mods that does this. So I haven't checked in a while, but I totally wouldn't be shocked if another one comes out. It's crazy that they've had 2 already, so there could be a third one coming out. Um, I don't know, but I don't know what's going to happen when they release when TGC Card Shop Simulator releases an update that has new plushies or stuff like that. I don't know if I'm simply just going to get the plushies that they release and I'm going to have a mix of the TCG and Pokemon, or if it's going to somehow recognize that I'm not using the vanilla TCG and I won't get it. I don't know. They haven't done that yet. So I really don't know what's going to happen when that day comes. The last thing they did, I have a little bit of faith because they did release some posters and which I don't know how to do the poster. I do too. I really do too. The only reason I did the mod was because I'm somewhat aware of Pokemon, and like I said, I do play a lot of Go. It's every Wednesday I do this from 3 to about 4:30, 5 o'clock my time, and then I get ready and I head out. We have a group here at my local park, and there's probably well, depending on the day. Usually on Wednesday nights, I'd say there's probably close to 50 people that show up, and we all do raids and stuff. And then on the weekends, we can have up to 100 people. And that's just in our group walking around. That doesn't count the people in their cars that have not joined our group on Campfire. So I really enjoy Pokemon Go a lot. I'll show you which one's my most expensive one. I have a couple, actually. I've recently just pulled a couple. My most expensive one is right there. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ah, come on. Get off there. It's right there. $24,000. Now, it's stupid because it says Diglett. Of course, that's not Diglett. That's the one thing I don't know why the person that made this mod would go through all this trouble to do this beautiful artwork and everything and not fix that and have it say Diglett for some reason. But yeah, that's the one I have. And then I have a 20,000, another 20,000, 18, 18, 16, 16, 16, 15. Wow, I didn't. And then it goes from here, from 13,000, it goes down to 400, which is weird. But yep, that's my, in this, my ghost cards alone, I have $214,000. Or, hold on, $211,000. Now, do you play Pokemon Go at all? And then some more Stellar Crown. Come on. I do need some more cards though, because I'm running. Oh, that's fun. I really enjoy Pokemon Go. I got into it back when it first came out, back in what, 2016, 17. And then I got out of it, and I just got back into it about a year ago. Oops. And we just have a blast. And I'm not even really in a great area. I wish I was in like, it's fun. It's even more fun when I go visit like New York City or Chicago. That's where we have a lot of fun. But someone posted on one of my videos, they were concerned about my mental health because I want to do this for 365 days in a row. And I'm at 132 right now. So I'm over a third of the way there. I don't think that's true. I've done remote raids with people in the Philippines, Singapore, um, I think Malaysia. I've done just all over the world. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's free to download and free to go around, and you'll be able to pull up the map right away and see if there's a lot of of gyms or Pokestops around. That would be the best way just to see it, because it costs nothing. You can play the game completely free if you want to, just go out and casually play, casually catch Pokemon, spin gyms. That's how you get the free balls and stuff. And yeah, it costs nothing to go do that. Ah, gotcha. Mobile Legends. It's so bizarre. I never thought I would see so many people playing Pokemon Go. They what they call Go Fest, one of their biggest events of the year, is coming up, and they do it three places. Like usually it's like Tokyo, somewhere in the United States, and somewhere else. And I might. It's in Jersey City, which is just out of New York City, and I might go there. But we're talking thousands of people, and it blows my mind that many people. It blows my mind. I go to I live just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and it blows my mind that so many people come to this park just on a random Saturday when you have well over 100 people all there just to play Pokemon Go. Oh, okay, so you're in the Philippines, but you're definitely more into a rural area. That's tough. That I get. In fact, it really sucks. Actually, I they need to figure out a way to fix that, because yeah, unless you have access to a lot of good Pokestops, you really can't do a whole lot. And yeah, I'm sorry for that, man. That really does suck. So what's your best card you've opened in real life? I'm always worried about about real packs, because I know I've seen videos where people, I guess there's people that out there that will actually open cards and go through them and take out any good ones and then seal them back up and sell them. And unless you're like a really trained eye, there's people on YouTube who have gotten screwed. They have to weigh the packs and everything else. And I'm just like, Ah, Clefairy. Cool. Cool, cool. The latest one. That's nice. Now, do you get them graded? That's something they're actually looking at bringing out in this game. It's part of the roadmap for this game is they're going to add grading where you can have cards graded. Okay. So if you get what's the newest pack that came out? I know Scarlet and Violet are fairly new. At least that's what I was told. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do. I watch videos of those guys too that get their cards graded and I'm thinking, man, I'd be so impatient waiting. I'd be like wanting to check. I guess these guys get so many graded because they do it for YouTube that they probably send them out on a weekly basis and kind of almost forget what they even got. When something comes in, they probably even forgot they got it. You know, they get so much. But me, it'd be like I'd probably send one card and just be freaking out till I got it back and too anxious, you know? Oh, okay. I thought someone told me that they were the newer. I just don't know. So Journey Together. Okay, I'll have to look for some Journey Together packs and see if I can maybe just I don't know, do a few. Like I've said before, I don't own a single Pokemon card. My kids got into them when they were younger and but it was something I never got into. Well, that's cool. Well, see, now that's the other problem for me is it's like I feel like I barely have time to breathe. And when I'm not doing this, I mean, I told you everything that I do here with all these videos. That's not even my Hey, there's a $2,000 card. Nice. A bunnery. That's awesome. But my real job is actually I sing and I tour around the United States singing. And I started doing this channel the last time. I never tour in the wintertime here in the States because the snow, it's just people don't go out as much to shows in the wintertime because there's good chance there's snow and stuff. And so usually through the wintertime I take off and my last show was in October and I was like, well, I need something to do. So I kind of started working on this channel more full time. And now it's going to be interesting because I do have to go back out I go to Denver, Colorado coming up here soon. And then I go out to the East Coast. And so I'm going to have to record a bunch of videos ahead of time. I'll be able to take my editing equipment with me, but it's going to be usually when I'm on tour, I have to wake up real early at like 5 in the morning to do radio stuff. And then I have to at some point take a nap in the middle of the day because I'm usually playing till 11 by the time I get all my equipment loaded up. It's long days. And so I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to do a lot of I won't definitely won't be able to record. I'm not going to be able to take my mic here and record, but I'll be editing and that's going to make it interesting. 110. Oh, Stuffle. Cute. So I think this is your first live. Normally, and they are just I don't even know where they are. They're out hanging out. But people mainly come in here to hang out, but they like seeing the kittens cuz I have 6 cats that kind of run around here and they're usually walking on my desk or walking on my shoulders or all kinds of stuff. And we usually give them cat treats, which I'll be doing in a little bit. It also depends usually. This is a weird time for me to do this. That's cool. Very cool. Oh, there's a nice hit. 1400. Excellent. Very cool. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been doing music now for. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Even here. Hold on 1 second. There we go. even here in the States, like right now, it's 3 o'clock. It's always I always do it at 3 o'clock. It's only 4 o'clock in New York. So I mean, I don't get a lot of people coming into my live because they're at work. In California, it's only 1 o'clock. So people do watch it afterwards, but it's hard for me to do an evening video. Now we have you're in here, and I usually get I have a couple people that come in. One lives in Norway, and I have a couple folks from Canada that come in here. I have a gentleman that lives in well, he's over in Egypt, but I think he's a contractor. He's only over there. I don't know where he's from originally, but he's only over there for I think till the end of this month. But he'll usually stop in, and then we have a couple folks from Australia that will stop in sometimes. But yeah, as far as the Americans, everyone's at work, and I would love to do like an evening, but usually Wednesday evenings I'm raiding. Oh god, there's another huge hit. Venusaur, 43.99. This is pretty fire right here. But I want to do evening, that way I can get Americans in here more. My evenings are usually so packed that I just don't. It sucks. Really? That's awesome. Oh, that's totally cool. Now that's good that you just started collecting, because like I said, my kids have Pokemon cards from years back when they were younger, and they didn't really respect the cards as much. You know how kids can sometimes just not really understand that, hey, you have something that could be pretty valuable someday. And so it's good that you're collecting now because you know the value, and you can what's this? Paradox Rift. I've heard a lot about the 151 set. I've heard a lot about that actually. There we go. So yeah, you're able to get them and know right away to put them in sleeves or in the ones that are real valuable into those nicer, heavier sleeves. I would get too. I have an addictive personality when it comes to things like that, and well, obviously, like these video games, to do 365 in a row. I feel like that would take so much. I'd spend so much money on Pokemon cards and take so much time, and it's just maybe someday. Fido 154, not bad. Yeah, I'm hoping some of those guys come in, by the way. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of hit or miss. I had one of my biggest, we call them Shmoo Crew. The folks that are subscribed to my channel, I call them Shmoo Crew. And one of our main Shmoo Crew folks was a girl named Major, and haven't seen her in probably like 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks. And definitely miss her. She's one of those that if a Pokemon card pops up that I don't know who it is, she knows every one of them. It's awesome. She is so cool. And then I have a couple other Shmoo Crew that can also do that in her place, which is fun. All right. Yeah, I mean, I can see where it'd get expensive. And I can see where it definitely take up a lot of time. Now, you were saying that your town plays that other mobile game. Do you play that one, or do you really don't do mobile games at all? Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine as a student. I totally get that. Okay, very cool. Very cool. My son plays a game called Rocket League. Have you ever played that? He's kind of crazy at it. He is in the He's in the top 0.04% in the world at Rocket League. Like people pay him to teach them how to play. I'm horrible at it, but he owns his own league called Swordfish, and on Twitch they have commentators that commentate, and he uh he enters tournaments, and I the last one I watched they won the first round and won $100. So he is really good at it. I haven't played it enough. I played a little bit, but I mean, after seeing him play and watching the things he does on Twitch, I would just embarrass myself. I know it's so weird. I don't. It's fun. It looks fun. It's crazy that he's able to actually make money playing it. And I told him, I'm like, hey, that's if you can do it, do it. I mean, that's my ultimate goal here. Is just because, unlike you being a student, I'm kind of getting older. Ooh, NBA 2K. Okay. I'm actually getting older. Where I mean, I had songs on the radio before you were born. Back in 1999 and 2000, I had 4 songs on the radio here in the United States. And so I've been doing this and touring for years and years and years. And I'm kind of at the point where I don't go out as much just because it is very tiring being on the road. And so that's kind of why I'm concentrating on this. We kind of really seriously started really heavy about, I guess, 8 months ago, or maybe less than that. And I think last I looked, we were up to like 575 subscribers. So I'm very happy, but you need to get to 1,000 before you get any money. And even then, it's not much until you really start to grow. Oh, it's a hustle, man. It's a hustle. So you play guitar. Do you play acoustic or electric? I tried. I moved mine. I had my 12. I played nothing but 12 strings. I have a 12 string that I normally keep right here, and I actually took it out into the other room to practice a little bit the other day. Hey, a $1,600. Nice. That's cool. I don't play electric. So I did a show about, I guess, 10 years ago, and I had a fan bring up a Gretsch semi hollow body electric guitar and gave it to me as a gift. And the thing is beautiful. It's heavy. I mean, it's so sweet. And then I guess about 6 years ago, I had another fan at a show bring me an old guitar. I don't even know a whole lot about it. It was made in Hawaii, and it's very cool. It's from like 1950. I think she got it in 1956. Her parents got it for her to learn guitar, and she just never played, and she lost interest in it. So it was really good condition rather. And so I have 2 electric guitars, and on several of my CDs, when you listen to some of my CDs, I play all the instruments. I can play drums, bass, everything, but proficiently, I don't play electric guitar. I have to really sit and practice certain lead licks and go in and record them in my home studio and concentrate on one lead lick at a time. I'm definitely not that great. It was very cool. They were very sweet people. Um, I put out a book a while back, I guess about 2 years ago, and it has a bunch of the songs that I've written over the years, and I have a whole bunch of pictures with fans, and so I put my picture with each of them. When they gave them to me, we did a picture holding the guitar, and so I featured those in the book as a thank you once again for their kindness. But I definitely wish I had someone give me a ukulele, and my brain just couldn't wrap I just couldn't wrap my brain around. I just didn't have the time to learn a whole new instrument like that. I really wanted to. Um, it didn't pan out yet. We'll see. I might still possibly mess around with it. But right now, like I said, I'm just until I go back out on the road, I'm just enjoying doing these games, hanging out with the kittens and hanging out with my shmoo crew here. Hey, 2000, 2191. Nice. Man, this is really good. We're actually getting some really nice pulls out of these. That happens. I tell people because I have people that want to learn guitar. And that's the first thing I tell them. I'm like, well, get something really cheap. In fact, my one friend wants to learn guitar, and the guitar that I was given as a gift, the second one that's from Hawaii. Oh no, he has the Gretsch. I actually lent him my Gretsch because I'm like, he wanted to go buy a guitar. I'm like, listen, don't go buy a guitar now. Make sure you take this. He's my best friend here in the area, so I'm like, I trust him. He's actually a police officer. I trust him very much. He ain't gonna steal it. And I said, take this and mess around with it. Make sure you're gonna stick with it. Even I think he's had it for like 2 months now. I'm like, keep it a couple months and enjoy it. I'm not playing it right now, and make sure you're gonna like it because if you're gonna lose interest, then I'd rather you not spend the hundreds of dollars on a guitar. And then if after a couple months you're really into it, then yeah, get a guitar that definitely suits you more. And so that's kind of I think. Uh, Last time I talked to him about it, I think he's kind of at that point where he's really enjoying it. So he's going to uh, go grab a guitar somewhere. And yeah, the uke. So the uke's not super hard from what I remember. My brain, I just have, I memorize all my songs. So, I mean, I've written over 1,000 songs in my career. And I do not in Nashville, you'll go to one of the places where they sing, and everyone's sitting in front of iPads, and they have the chords and everything right there in front of them. Well, I'm actually legally blind, so I can't see. Like right now, I'm sitting in front of a huge. This is my. Hold on, I don't know if I'll be able to. Yeah, this is my setup here. I have a huge monitor. I mean, that's how big it is. And then I have this is here. Right there's our chat, so I can see what you're actually saying. But I have a huge setup here and I have to because my vision is so bad. And so I can't read iPads in front of me while I'm doing it. So I have to memorize all the songs. So I have about not including mine, just cover tunes. I have about 300 songs memorized, and I think it's just my brain is just like it refuses to let me learn anything new. Uh, up other than the occasional new songs. When I tried to learn lead guitar, I've tried several times. I've tried to learn to speak a different language, and my brain's just like, nope, you're done. You're done. You've learned all that you're gonna learn major in this world. Well, there's nothing wrong with that at all. People do that here all the time, and that's fine. I just can't do it, and so that's why I just have to memorize it. Uh, it makes it fun, but yeah, nothing wrong with that. And I know how to read music. I actually did go to college for music, and I know how to read music, but I can't see it fast enough and good enough to be able to play. So I have to learn everything by ear. So if I hear a song on the radio that I want to learn to play, I figure it out by ear and play it. But nothing wrong with using the your phone if you can do it. That's absolutely. Come on, give me some more. I need some more. I've sold so many cards in my card tables on this game, and I don't have a whole lot of really high value ones. And so this is actually going well because I really need those. I do not. I started to get into TikTok a very short while, quite a while when I was in college. So when COVID hit in 2020, I couldn't tour for over a year. And so this was before I thought about doing this. I didn't have anything to do and I was getting bored. So I actually went to college when I was about 48, 47. I graduated when I was 49. 2 years later, and I actually graduated with a 4.0 perfect GPA. And as one of my classes, we had to deal with social media. So I had to have a TikTok and an Instagram. And I do have an Instagram and I have a whole bunch of followers, but I really don't post on there. And then TikTok, I was trying to get to the point where I could accept tips on there, and I don't know what happened. And same with Shmoo Gaming. I tried to get my shorts from YouTube. I tried to also put on TikTok, and that didn't work. For some reason, my account got shut down. No idea why. I have zero idea, and so they were very confusing. And so now I'm just basically I'm here. For a long time, I used to do live music on my Facebook page where I'd go live. And I've had several people want me to do some songs here at live at some point, which I may do at some point. 223. Yeah, I tried that. I uploaded my YouTube shorts onto there, and things were going good. It was going slower at first, and then all of a sudden one day I got a thing, and I went in to try to log in, and it says your account has been closed. And I was like, I don't know why. I questioned. I sent a question of why, and I didn't get a response from them. And so now I'm doing this, and I am thinking about very soon getting into Twitch, because when I do live feeds here like this, I can be at the exact same time streaming to Twitch, which is kind of cool. I haven't gotten into any of the Scarlet and Violet. I don't even know where they are here. I don't think I have. Or Pouty Evolved. They must be here somewhere. There's Temporal Forces. Oh, here we go. I would say I know I ordered some. So yeah, I'm actually getting into some other games. I like. If you look on the channel, I did a playthrough of Portal, Portal 2. I did a mod for Portal 2 called Revolution, which was really good if you like those games. And if you like those type of games, I did one for a game called Stanley Parable, which was fantastic, and also one called Superliminal, which was absolutely amazing. They're more kind of puzzly thinker games, and I really enjoy that because it's more kind of relaxed. I used to play Rainbow Six, but I just don't get into that as much now. 7 Days to Die can be pretty, at some points, can be pretty intense. But for the most part, I enjoy more slow paced stuff like this, and just trying to find my niche in that kind of stuff. And I love baseball, Madden, NFL, American football. I've thought about getting into some uh, what we call soccer, but it's football, real football, and just haven't done that yet. I think I'm gonna have to wait until after. Hey, I hear one of my cats. My cat princess. I'm trying. My kitten princess. She'll come to me when she wants something. I know it. Almost, almost was able to snag her. All right, man. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me and spending time with me. Good luck in your studies and your music, and hopefully I'll catch you another time. Otherwise, have a great week, and yeah, good luck with your cards. We'll talk to you soon, man. I appreciate it, brother. Have a good one. All right. Oh man, these are slowing down a little bit, but we got it. going to do double. We're going to do Temporal Forces and the Obsidian Flames. 249. Cinderar. Nice. Here's the princess. Say hi, everyone. It's me, the precious princess. The sweet girl. My good girl. We'll see. She might lay right here beside me. I'll have to adjust the chair a little bit once she lays down. I have to put a blanket on my lap because the kittens come in and they want attention. So they put their paws up and kind of like scratch at my leg. And I haven't trimmed their paws lately. Hey, there's another kitten. Who's that? It's our Roy boy. Oh, oh, look at that. I pick up Roy and we get a hit for almost $1,200. It's our lover, Roy. Hi. Mwah. How you doing? You want to step on the desk and watch out the window? He likes to watch out the window at the animals. Hey, thanks for the luck, buddy. I haven't seen Stubbs in a little bit, so let's throw Roy's name up there. Like I said, we have Princess right here. We'll get out the kitten treats in a little bit. If we, especially if we get some more folks come in and hang out with us. $103? Looking forward to the rating tonight. Cresselia, I think I have 2 I rated remotely, maybe a couple more. But it'll be nice to do some live remotes, or live raids rather. I went and did some on Saturday. We did the Gigantamax Snorlax, which was awesome. I'll have to show you guys because this was actually totally cool that this happened. I have to go into my recents. And then we had a big spotlight hour the other day, yesterday. Dude, I caught like 200 of that Pokemon and did not get a single shiny. But check this out. That is a shiny Gigantamax Snorlax. I gotta get it right. There we go. That is cool. The IVs suck. I guess they're not horrible. They're 15, 14, 10. Not horrible, but not absolutely wonderful. So, but it was cool that I actually got that Gigantamax Snorlax because that was kind of that was my first one. You just stepped in that box, dude. What's up? All right, let's go with what do we want to do here? What are these? Stellar Crown, and I think these are the Temporal Forces. I think. 404. Nice. Ghost card. I think we have that one. It is crazy. I believe the pronunciation is Nyoji. I was showing Nyoji my ghost cards, and it is weird that they jumped down from like 14,000 to 400 or something like that. I mean, it's a huge jump. It's weird. So I have a feeling I may already have that card, but we'll look later as soon as we can look as soon as we're done with these two. We're making pretty good time. I normally keep track of how much we spent on all these and how much we make. But today, I ordered them right as as soon as I logged in, right before the live stream, and I put them in the basket, and then we just ordered them. And we had Nyoji was came in right away, and we just started talking, and forgot to check, but I know we made our money back because we had a couple really good hits, several $1,000 hits. So we did really well. We're definitely going to make our money back now. What was it last week? Didn't we get one for like 17,000 last week? Or something like that? 11,000? I can't remember. It was a lot. What are you seeing out there, Roy boy? Seeing any animals? Any birds? Princess is here. It's bath time, apparently. He's my buddy. Wow, 13 more packs. This is kind of crazy. Didn't get a whole lot out of these, did we? $113. Pichu. Cute. Okay. We'll throw these away and then I'll check real fast. Check that ghost card. I think we already have it. We should already be in the ghost cards though. So, see if I have any doubles right now. None on page 1, which is a shame. No, that is a new card. Wait. We're at 51. I feel like we got a new one somewhere. This is the one I thought it was, but that's one we just got. Maybe we were up to 51 already. We bought one from someone, I think in the last episode. In today's episode, maybe. And so, yeah. And it was an expensive one. We bought, let's see, I think we bought maybe this one or this one of those two, I think. But at any rate, get back in here. I don't think we've opened any Audia cards, have we? Where are they all? There's some more of the Scarlet Violet. Okay, here's some Pouty Evolved and Scarlet Violet. We're going to go old school with these guys. Kinda, is it bath time? Licking the paw, getting the paws clean. All right. So I have officially started recording a new series in 7 Days to Die called Millionaires Club. And I'm going to be recording several episodes ahead. That way I can schedule them for release and not be pressured when it's, this is kind of a lot of pressure to put these out every day because I don't want to record too far ahead because we talk about Pokemon Go and different things happening as far as raid days and community days and things like that. And so I can't like record a week ahead or really not easily. I'm going to have to, I think, when I go on tour, but it's not as easy. But with things like 7 Days to Die and my Peggle games and GeoGuessr, they can just I can record them ahead of time. I think we have that one. We'll have to check and see. That might be a new one. We'll just go in real quick. We'll be able to see if we have 51 or if we now have 52 ghost card. So I have the first episode totally edited, ready to go. The second episode of that 7 Days to Die is recorded and partially edited. That's what I was doing before I jumped on here. And then as soon as this is done, like I've said before, I have to go do a raid hour. And then I really do need to record tomorrow's episode of this game. And I have to do some shorts. I think my shorts are the last one that I've recorded. Excuse me, airs in about 9 minutes. And so we have to get back into that. Let's look real fast. 51. So we already had that one. We got some Obsidian Flames. Okay, let's go Paradox Rift and Obsidian Flames. There we go. We'll face in there. Apparently it's bath day all around because Roy's giving himself a bath over here. If you're watching this after live, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I really do hope to someday be able to do these at a better time where people can actually watch, more people can watch and enjoy. Execute. If you follow my channel, you know that for a while I needed execute for research in Pokemon Go. I finally got them. Now I need a couple others, including a Kabuto. I need to find 2 Kabutos or whatever the snail guy is. More importantly, I need to get an Aerodactyl. And I hear a wired ear for 213. I hear that the Aerodactyl will sometimes show up in your daily incense. So I have been running that. I'll probably run that again tonight. I haven't ran it today, so I'll probably run it tonight at the raid. As we walk from gym to gym. Bath time's over for Princess. She's snuggly now. Give her some love on the screen. Araquanid? 44, 48. That's a heck of a pull, guys. I still... Let me see if I can find it. From last week. It should be here somewhere. Yeah, right here it is. Damn button live. I wrote that 2 weeks ago and still haven't gotten to make that. That's where I can just push a button on my Steam Deck while I'm live, and it'll show the guys from Friday that if you watch the episodes, anytime we get a hit over $1,000 like that, they go. It's the scene in Friday where they're like, "Damn, Venomoth, excellent. Okay, we're getting some. Look at that. That's awesome." And Appleton. Now, Appleton is coming to Pokemon Go starting tomorrow, by the way. What a good tie-in right there. It's going to be kind of crazy. I don't know all the details. What I know is you get Applins, and they can evolve into Appleton or another one, and you have to collect little apples on the ground. So if you played Pokemon Go during the April Fools, and we had little Pokeballs all around, and some of them were actual Pokeballs, and some were encounters with Pokemon that looked like Pokeballs, like Farangus and Voltorb. It's going to be kind of like that. There's going to be, I guess, apples kind of laying around. I'm anxious to see what it is. And so I think some of the apples will be apples that you will need to be able to evolve these Applins. And some of them will be actual encounters with Applin, is what I'm thinking. That's what I think it's going to be. Hey, we actually got up to level 92. It's going to take us forever to get to 105. But at any rate, I'm definitely looking forward to that starting tomorrow. I need more caffeine. $103. Nice. A lick a tongue. Cool, cool. Oh, man. For those of you who know, we live in the Nashville area and what is that? A Q font? Very cool. And kind of getting it ready to getting the house ready to sell because we want to move out into the Denver area. And I cannot wait because I took all of my stuff down out of my office, all my shelves with my cool background, you know, my knickknacks, my tchotchkes and such. And also my other desks, because I have other desks that sit around this one that kind of make a pod here. And that's where I have like my mic hooked to that desk. And it's just because I unhooked those and got them ready to be shipped to move, I have everything so confined and it's driving me a little bit crazy, just a little bit crazy. So hopefully, I think I'm going to see about maybe moving one of my tables back in. Help this clutter mess. 872, nice. Malamar, okay, excellent. We lost Roy. I don't know where Roy went. I didn't even hear him jump down. Still haven't seen Salem or Stubbs lately. 739. Guys, we're getting some good pulls here today. This is so cool. I hear one of them. Who is it? Would it be the Stubmeister? The Stub Muffin? Stubbsy. We'll see who runs in. We've been letting him go out with us off leash lately, and he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. We're not gonna let him out without a leash. So I think he understands that. We're gonna do 3 boxes here. 1, 2, and 3, and these should get better as we go. 192 192 packs. Here we go. I have to figure out, so in our series we took out some of the game tables, and I feel like that was the right thing to do, but I still can't get rid of those bulk boxes. Trying really, really hard. Look at that. A polygon. My brain went 849. Nice. And we're going to have a table full of nice cards by the end of this. All right, we got this. Come on. It is very... I just saw a whole bunch of pack values. 86 cents. $1.02. I saw a whole bunch for $2. Insane. Are these the Pouty at this point? No, these are still... We're just now getting in the Pouty. That was all Scarlet and Violet. Okay. So we should have a little bit higher value. Now, once we get this number down from 112 down to 64, then we'll be getting into the... I believe they're Paradox Rift. But I'm not sure. Princess and I took a small nap a little bit ago. Nothing like a nice afternoon nap, just a 20-minute refresher before the live feed. Oh. We have $279,000, guys. we were so close. We keep getting close to 300, and then something happens where we had to buy. I had to buy cards for this, and that was probably about 15,000. Nice, nice. And then I have to buy cards for shorts coming up. Well, I'm gonna have to record them either tonight or tomorrow morning. At least 3 for tomorrow, which is what I may end up doing. Just do 3 quick ones, get them edited and scheduled for tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening or tomorrow at some point when I have more time, I can go in and I try to do like 21 at a time, which is a whole week's worth. Now, I might be doing something a little different when I do bring out the 7 Days to Die. I'll probably be putting some 7 Days to Die shorts up there, so it may go down to 2 of these for every 7 Days to Die, or I don't know. We'll see what the response is, because in my last series I was putting out 7 Days to Die. Now, before the algorithm got all messed up, I was putting out 7 Days to Die shorts that were getting double hit, nice. I was putting out 7 Days to Die shorts that were getting 10,000 views, and they were getting, that the most was 10,000, and most of them were at least 5 to 6,000. And then one day, just out of absolutely nowhere, the algorithm changed and it went down to my videos were getting like 25 views. And that was really irritating. Okay, we got Paudia or Paradox. Okay, I want to mix in some of these other ones that aren't going to be so valuable, like these Scarlet Violet. So we'll do these ones. We'll do Scarlet and Violet, and then we'll do Obsidian Flame, and then we'll go into the Paradox Rift. There we go. See if we can get something good here. 156. Nice. I keep getting invited to remote raids in Pokemon Go from local friends, which I love doing regular raids with my local friends, but if I'm going to do a remote raid, it's going to be with someone in a different country, like over in Japan or something, because then I can get the distance for when I trade them, which is, and get your one badge. I can't remember what it's called. There's a badge that you have to accumulate for the platinum. I think you have to accumulate 1,000,000 kilometers of trade distance. That is a lot. I mean, I'm trading, I think when I from here to like Japan or Singapore, I wonder how many mile or kilometers that is. Let me look here. Let me see if I can try something. How many kilometers is it from Tennessee to Singapore? Okay, so 15,000 kilometers. There we go. And so, and that's probably about the furthest. How is Japan further? Let me see. Let me try that one. Japan is only 10. I'm probably getting more. I don't know. Let's go 13. I'm just going to check this out, because if I go, I have a calculator on here. If I go 1,000,000 divided by 13,000, that can't be. Really? I guess maybe. That's 76. That's only 76 trades? Shoot, I can do that. Nice. Okay. Why was I thinking it was going to be a lot? It is just 1,000,000, I think, for... Let me check that out, because I think it is just 1,000,000. If you guys play Pokemon Go, let me know if you have that badge. I have to go into here and go through my badges really fast, because I am kind of curious. I'll know it when I see the title here. Hiker? Is that it? No. Black Belt Psychic 233. There we go. Gardener. Come on. Must be one of these here. Community member. Expert navigator? Is that it? No, that's routes. I try to do a decent amount of routes. I should have that pretty soon. Mega Evolution, Ultra Hero, Ultra League Veteran, Pilot. So it's 100,000 is my next step. Right now I have the bronze, and to get silver, I need to get 100,000. I have 20. So that, in theory, should only be about, what, 5? I think about 5. Let's see. 13,000 times 5. No, probably about 7 total. So 7 trades and I should be silver badge. Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to trade today. I'm going to see if someone wants to do a trade and see if we can get that number. Because the ones I have, I don't think are special trades. Because it counts eggs that you get, right? When you hatch an egg, which is very cool. So if I can go up here, I'll go in and see what I have hatched. So my friends, when I get gifts from my friends in Japan and such, they will. Okay, that is our. Let's see what else we have over here. I think that's my Paldia. Yep, that's Paldia. Oh, we haven't opened some Twilight Masquerade. Let's do that. Twilight, and then go into. There we go. Did I take a picture of that? Let me see real fast. I want to take a screenshot. I did. Okay. So I remember how much I had. But when I go into my Pokemon and go hatched, that is a lot of these, like these Tinkatons, were in 7-kilometer eggs. So I have a Tinkaton here that is, well, that's the local hatch. Okay, hold on here. I know I have some far away here. Okay, so here's one from Japan. So this isn't a special trade worthy Pokemon. So that shouldn't cost hardly anything to trade with someone. And that will get me, that will definitely get me 10,000. It will turn that from 20,000 to 30,000. So that's kind of cool. Apparently, here's one from California, which isn't far at all. But yeah, I have a ton of these. Because anytime I do a trade with, or a switch gifts with a friend from out of the States, we get 7-kilometer egg. And I have to be good at that. Here's one from, oh, Turkey. I couldn't read it. So there's one from Turkey, which is cool. I'll trade that to someone. Actually, that was traded to me. I wonder if you get the miles if you trade or if you get traded to. Because this is one that was traded to me. And I have one here. This is another one from Japan that I can trade to someone. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try that tonight. Germany. I have one from Germany, and several people in my group want these guys. I'm not gonna get rid of that one, I don't think. Yeah, I probably will. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I can get my pilot badge, I think it was, up pretty quick. So now at this point we should be in the Paradox Rift, and we've had hardly any hits out of these. 181. That wasn't good. 364. Sprigatito. See, as soon as I say something, now we're gonna start getting hit. Oh, princess up there, yeah. She's the only one sweet enough to hang out with us. 24 more packs here. Today's kind of a weird day. I don't know. It's weird. We had Nyogi hanging out with us for a while, and it just got really quiet. And the kittens aren't really being crazy, and yeah, it just feels weird today, guys. I don't know if I put, I don't think I did. Did I put, out of curiosity, any cards in my table? It looks like I filled them up. I'll be taking a lot of those off though and redoing them. Oh, so these are the lower value cards. All four of these? Yep. And then these are some higher value. So what we're going to do, we're going to go like this, and we're going to open these three. Scarlet Violet, Paldea Evolved, and Shrouded Fable. I do want to get this on Twitch also, guys. It's just I don't know a whole lot about it. I wish I knew more about it. I wish it was going to be an easy thing for me to just figure out. And it may be. I mean, listen, in today's world of YouTube, anything can be done and figured out. I just would like to be able to have it done pretty quickly because I do use OBS Studio, and they have a whole thing for, I mean, they're just like made for Twitch as far as they've got all kinds of great things. And same with my Stream Deck. I don't know how the Twitch chat works. I don't know how any of that works. I don't know any of it. I know none of it, actually. It is going to be such a learning. And that's one of the reasons I'd like to try to get a lot of these videos recorded ahead of time. So I can, when the time comes, I can literally take a whole day and not record, not edit, just learn and try to set up my Twitch. I don't know if it's something I can do in an 8-hour day or 10-hour day or however long I decide to work. Sometimes it's 12 hours. My best bet is to do it when Chaos Queen is out of town, because when she's out of town, I get up at 5 in the morning and I can very easily work till 8 at night or something like that. All right, down to 99 packs. 99 packs of Pokemon cards on the wall. 99 packs of Pokemon. Can't do it. I've had such trouble with my English in the last week. Just words have not been coming to me very easily. If you watched my videos, just stumbling across things, almost like I'm drunk, but I haven't had a single drop of anything except for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola and water, guys. Okay, so 63. We are now into the expensive cards, the Shrouded Fable, and that explains it. There's a hit. Did we get any hits from those first two boxes? I don't think we did. This is kind of sad because when we were talking to our friend earlier, we were getting all kinds of hits, and now he left and we have nothing. All right, come on, we can do it. I don't think we can do it. And I've also, like I said, I've been thinking about trying to do some live raids. Now I know they actually have backpacks that you can buy. It's whole systems that come with the microphones or whatever. I don't even know what all it comes with, but it is expensive. And I don't really know. I don't want to go that deep into it. I do have to get something here. I'm going to start the next pack. I want to grab my tablet and get it charged. I'm going to try. I've never done it yet. But I want to open, what are these? I want to see if I can use the tablet for Pokemon Go. I've never tried. I don't know if it's a good enough tablet or not. 1 second, guys. I'll be back. And why I had to get it was because I don't think it has any battery whatsoever. So I literally have to plug it in here. And see if I can get it to charge for a while. Hopefully, we don't leave for another hour or so. Hopefully, that'll get charged good. And we're getting the same results here. No hits in these first 2 boxes, which are the Scarlet Violet and Pouty Evolved. Let's look at some of the pack values. Now, we should be in the Pouty's here at $6, $3. I'll tell you something else, guys, that irritated me. I have a Pokeball Go Plus that was accidentally ran through the washing machine. Now, it vibrates when I plug it in, and a little light lights up that it's going to that it's charging, but it doesn't charge. As soon as I unplug it, it's dead. And so I'm kind of in the middle of researching if there's something I can do. I did see someone post that they took theirs apart and ordered a new battery. I mean, short of buying a new one, I may try that right before I spend the money on a new one. But I'm doing some more research to see. It'd be great if, like, the people that make this could charge to send it in and have them replace the battery and send it back for cheaper than buying a new one. And I don't know what it looks like inside to know if taking the battery out is easy or not. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, I'll do it if I plan on buying a new one anyway. If I'm at a point where it's like, listen, I'm going to order a new one of these tomorrow or in the next week and I have nothing to lose, I might take it apart. I also thought about taking it apart because somewhere in here there is a wire that you can disconnect that will keep it from vibrating. And if you have one of these, you know that they vibrate very loudly. And it irritates the Chaos Queen because when we go on like vacations, if I go to Chicago, last time we were in Chicago in our hotel, there were like 5 Pokestops within range. And so of course I just had it sitting there all night, spinning Pokestops all night. And I got a ton of balls, but it was really loud. I wish they had a setting here where you could shut that on or off. That would be amazing. That's probably one of my few complaints about this thing. That and not being waterproof. That's on me. But so yeah, I may watch in the next day or maybe even tonight. I may watch a video and figure out, oh, these are the last 3. We got Stellar Crown, Paradox, and Shrouded. Let's do these 3 separate. We'll do Shrouded Fable. But I might do some research tonight and just watch some videos and see. Oh, 892. Nice. Very cool. We need that. And see if I can find a video that maybe will give me some other answers besides taking it apart. And they've gotten expensive. When I got this, it was like, I want to say 50, and right now they're up to 70. And I really do need to order one. I mean, I want to have one, especially before I go to Denver. So hopefully I can, well, I mean, I'll have one before Denver. So I really do need to take the time and research this. All right, 17 packs left in the Shroudeds. Been going for about an hour and 20 minutes already. Not bad. When we don't have a whole lot of people here, we usually go about an hour and a half, and that's pretty much what we're going to do here. I will put all the expensive cards into the tables off cam before the show tomorrow morning. I don't think I'm going to have time between that and I might have time to record it. It'll help me so much if I can get it recorded real quick right after this and then edit it. But I don't think that's going to happen because it's 4:20. It'll be about 4:30 and we have to leave by 5:30 to get to the raid. So yeah, that's not going to happen till after I get till tomorrow morning probably. Boo. All right, we got 24 more packs here. Then we'll get into the last ones. I would say this is definitely a successful pack opening as far as value is concerned. Come on, we can do it. 120. I mean, at this point, any hit is a card that goes into the table. That's good. Okay, here we go. Last pack, last box. Stellar Crown. We've got our princess here. She loves her crowns. Let's see if we can get something good. Isn't that right, girl? I would love to see at least 500. There's a ghost card. I'm 99% sure we have that one. I don't know who that was. It looked kind of like if it was a little Durant, maybe? I don't know. One I didn't recognize real fast, so. All right, 253. Well, total we're at over 500. Let's see if we can get a 500 by itself. 20 more packs starting now. 344. Okay, we're getting more expensive, I think, with each card. That's good. And 10 more. How about a little pack? Last minute pack luck. We're already halfway to level 93, so that was pretty good. 197. Okay. We got close to $1,000 just in that box. Nice. Boink. Okay, well, there we go. Like I said, I'll probably go ahead and fix all these off camera tonight since I still have a little bit of time before we have to head out. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for here. I want to thank you all for watching my live feed here on Shmoo Gaming. Princess thanks you as well. She just doesn't show it because she's sleeping. You know how that is. She's taking another cat nap. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my live feed here on Shmoo Gaming of TCG Card Shop Simulator. I am the Catalyst. That's Princess back there. You guys are awesome. And until next time, much love. See, now I just need to get my... There it is. See, now I just need to get my thing to work.
Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. I got 3 clear channels on my old TV, PVR in the fridge, or leftovers to eat. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I Spend 40 hours on that graveyard shift, turning a wrench, driving a lift. It's honest work for honest pay. I don't do Versace or Calvin Klein. These old blue jeans and flannel shirts are fine. Don't care what you say.